I've just hit my sexual peak as I was coming out to the stage. I will never pee like a woman again.
Place to place.
I'm your Colonel Eclipse, John Henson. 10 hut! That is, soldier. Well, if you remember, my girlfriend called the Knicks miracle win in Game 3 of the Knicks-Pacers series, Tom. She was out of commission for Game 4. They lost. No one can say that she did not do her share last night because the Knicks pulled it out in Indianapolis, baby. Oh, you gotta love it. She's a big game player, Tom. You know, we're going on vacation Saturday for like 2 weeks. So we won't be around for Sunday's Game 7 if there is one. I told her she has to close it out on Friday night. I told her, you know, you're going to watch Game 6 if I have to put leg irons on you. You understand me? She'll do her share. She's cool like that.
Go Sabres.
Coming up on this oh yeah, you had to get a little Sabres reference in? All right, I'll allow it. Coming up on this ill-fated journey, plenty of pee-patter on the View. Sally's got a peeping Tom in the John. Plus, Grandpa wandered off again.
What makes your magic different from all others? A bit naked.
Oh, yeah? That puts a new wrinkle in things, doesn't it?
Just a couple.
More nude teaser later. First off the tee, Shelley wants to marry your boyfriend, Eric. There is one small snag, though. Eric is a drag queen. Yeah, that's going to hold things up, because he's dating another drag queen named Amanda Love. Get it? A man to love? Oh, Austin Powers would be proud. And ready for a drag shag. But I digress. Back to our sad story. Shelley has dragged Eric and Amanda onto the Springer Show. Maybe Jerry can put Eric on the straight and narrow, huh? Funny stuff.
I met him in a nightclub.
That's what he said. Were you dressed like that, or?
No, I was just really boots, actually. But, I mean...
Look, I could, you know, you like him a lot. God bless you. Go, but he's not going to marry you.
Yes, he will.
I will always be gay. I will always be gay.
You're going home with me, and you're going to stay with me. That's the way it is.
He does. He's all yours. But if he wants,
you stay out of the picture. That's why you.
I don't think you offer a lot. You offer a lot, and you know you have a lot of what I need, you know, materialistically. But what I need in bed is right here. I mean, you know. Hey, I tried it. It didn't work. It did work, but I feel very uncomfortable.
You feel more comfortable being gay. He's never going to be faithful to you. He may love you, but he's always going to find.
We can get married, but what's the use?
I gotta go. I gotta break up. But
really,
the point is, if you like men, why do you go with a man who's dressed like a woman?
Yeah.
It's fun. It's just fun.
Oh, wow, I guess the rumors about Jim Neighbors are true, huh? Surprise, surprise, surprise! Jerry asked Erica why he sleeps with Amanda Love, and he said, it's fun! No, three-legged races are fun. Three-legged women are men. That's a big difference. Trust me. Monday on Jerry, Kevin is thrilled about Nikki, his bisexual girlfriend. Who can blame him, huh? But Kevin is not crazy about Nikki's gal pal Peaches. It's me or the fruit, says Kev. Hit the road, says Nikki. I like peaches.
Peaches in a can?
Well, probably once a day if she's healthy. All right! Judge Mills Lane presiding. Today's defendant is Harlan Suit. He claims an ex-girlfriend, Linda Jones, bought him a keg cooler as a gift. Linda says, Harlan bought it, charged it to her credit card, along with a bunch of other crap worth $2 grand. Now she wants her dough back. Let's listen in as Harlan tries to splan himself. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? Let's get it out!
The beer keg cooler, when I moved into my home, I mentioned to her I was looking for a used one in the newspaper. I wasn't about to go out and spend $1,000 on one for my house because I don't need it. You know, I just.
Are you saying that you didn't make this charge?
No, Your Honor. I have a receipt right here with her signature on it.
Okay, can I see that, please?
Here's the actual receipt. I kind of thought it was a little bit crazy. I come home from work and here it's wrapped up on my porch. Totally not expecting it at all. It sat in my house, not used. Throughout the time of knowing her, I starting to get to know her. I didn't know anything about her. Well, in a short period of time, I learned a lot about her. Definitely not the kind of girl I want to date. She verbally abused me in the place.
God's sakes.
Well,
No, wait a minute.
Well, Your Honor.
I mean, I've heard of verbal abuse, and I guess it occurs, and probably occurs when men shout at women, which they shouldn't do and all that, but you mean to tell me, Mr. Suit, look me right here and tell me that this woman verbally abused you?
Yes, Your Honor. The places we go out.
Condense that in the Reader's Digest.
Folks, I got a tip for you. When Judge Lane puts his glasses up on his head, just shut up. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like when Billy Jack takes off his shoes. You are toast, pal. You hear me, Tom?
Yeah.
You hear me? Look me right here. Go ahead. Right there on the bridge of my nose.
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Monday, Judge Mills has car trouble. Well, he doesn't personally have car trouble. He's hearing the case of a woman who can't get her deposit back on her new car. Find out how the judge rules Monday. Right here.
Whoa, hey, watch it, don't do that.
Okay.
I'll be good.
Caroline Ray's on the hot seat over on Conan. You all know Caroline from her role on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but in real life, she's man-hungry. Just hit her sexual peak, and she's on the prowl, baby, looking for young, hot meat. Up next, Caroline jokes about her primal urges.
It's weird, because I've just hit my sexual peak as I was coming out to the stage. And, hello.
Yeah. I thought you broke a heel or something. Very similar, Andy.
Very similar. No, I've hit my sexual peak, so now, like, every time I see an 18-year-old boy, I'm like, breakfast. I mean, they look like little Pop-Tarts to me. And then those ones on rollerblades, I'm like, oh, Meals on Wheels. Stop!
Oh, you stop, you.
Stop.
That's
No.
so unfair that your sexual peak, you know, the women, it comes a little later. For guys, it's, what are we, like 14 is our sexual peak? It's not like we babe magnets at 14. I especially wasn't.
Oh, Conan, I can't believe that.
This turned into the Conan... That's the meanest thing you've ever done.
No, it's not. It's so weird, though, because you're having your sexual peak, and it's this complete crossbow to having your maternal instinct. So you'll date some young guy, and you'll be like, you get over here and do me. But wear a hat, because it's cold. You know, you're like...
You see, that's the problem with this country. An older woman lusts after teenage boys, everybody laughs. But when an older man lusts after teenage girls, he has to register with the state. And let me tell you something. That, my friends, is unfair.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah. It's a hell of a prom, though. I'll tell you that. Wow. Forget the deposit on the tuxedo. It was worth every penny. Seriously. Monday on Conan, Fred Savage drops by. He stars in the NBC sitcom Working. Or did. Might be canceled or on hiatus. We're not really sure about the current status of Working, but Fred, on the other hand, Fred will be there, so.
He's not working.
Well, he's working, but it's, I think he has a night job, so. Stay local, supers. This psychotic episode is just getting started. Coming up after the break, a bare-assed magician, a voyeur in the ladies' room, and straight ahead, Meredith Vieira gets all pissy.
Why do you do that? You pee, Barbara, you pee. I did this. It's so empowering. You stand over the toilet and you pee.
Hi, I'm John Henson. This weekend, we'll be taping my 1,000th episode of Talk Soup. That's over 600 hours of comedy. Join us for a look back at highlights like this. Can we? Nah. Get your punk ass over there and greet your bitch. You smell good. Except funny. Much funnier. That's my 1,000th show this weekend, only on E!
Outspoken.
It is good to be the king.
Outrageous.
He was hot as hot gets.
Out of control.
Walking the wild side.
Dennis Rodman made his career on the court and his reputation after the game.
How many guys you gonna see in the NBA wear a dress?
He lives a lavish lifestyle, spends like a drunken sailor.
Now, get a look at the side he doesn't want you to see.
He may cry or he may just lose it.
It's the story you haven't heard. Dennis Rodman, this Sunday at 8 on the E! True Hollywood Story.
You could still save money on car insurance, even if you made a few mistakes. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. You could still save money on car insurance, even if you made a few mistakes. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Quick, can a makeup that's fast last and last? Yes, when it's new Quick Stick Makeup by L'Oreal. The smooth, flawless, soft powdered finish that feels light, never greasy. Because it's fast and it lasts. It's new Quick Stick Makeup by L'Oreal, and you're worth it.
Time magazine declares him Tarzan, him great. This is epic storytelling. It's a full-service romance and adventure laugh and cry movie. A triumph. Walt Disney Pictures presents Tarzan, rated G, in theaters June 18th.
You know it makes me want to shout.
New Shout now has more tough stain fighters than ever. And gets out more tough stains. Better than spray and wash. In just one try. Want more tough stains out the first time? Shout them out. S.C. Johnson Family Company.
Father, daughter, conservative, liberal, Rachmaninoff, rock and roll, practical, not. What brings them to the table? Introducing Honey Nut Chicks, a delicious new taste, an amazing new crunch. If they could share this family value, what next? Maybe conversation? Maybe after breakfast. New Honey Nut Chicks. Welcome to Generation Chicks.
Welcome back. I'm John Henson. What's your excuse? Barbara Walters is all about achievement. She's won Emmys, chatted with presidents, fired Debbie Matenopoulos. But there's one thing she hasn't done. Pee standing up. Whoa. And that's all about to change, folks, thanks to a woman named Jan Wagner. With her wacky invention, the Wizzy, chicks can pee like guys. Yay! Here's Meredith Vieira with a dry run.
She has created a product called the Wizzy. Yes, and she'd like you to try it. She sent it. May I show? No. Yes, it's the Wizzy. You're in a bind, Barbara. Now listen. Now, it's very important that you relax and let go. And it's, Barbara, it's one, and look, and then you can carry it like a little bag out of there because you can't flush it. What do you do with it? You pee, Barbara, you pee. I did this. It's so empowering. You stand over the toilet and you pee. Oh, this is so you don't have to sit on
I watched Meredith do this, and she did
You
just
watched
like
her?
it. Yeah, I didn't want to try it myself. But
You didn't, did you try?
I couldn't figure out how to do it. I really couldn't.
Oh, it's
I tried. I put it all different ways.
I swear this is true. I did not know about this until now.
No,
right?
this was a special thing for you.
People have been standing there trying to do this like a man.
I will never pee like a woman again now that I have my Wizzy.
Great! Now women can have sword fights, write their name in the snow, and leave the seat up just like men. Now if we can just teach them how to fart. Monday on The View, Donny Osmond is your featured guest. He's one half of a perky daytime talk combination. The other half is his sister Marie. Some say she's the better half, but you're not getting me in the middle of that argument. No way. Imagine this scenario. You go to the bathroom at work. You spot a hole in the stall. You put down your Wizzy and look in the hole and see a camcorder winking back at you. Smile! You're on candid camera. Or your butt is. The point is, that's the living hell endured by Carrie, a hairdresser down in Tennessee. And now it's time for closure. Hence her trip to the Sally Show. In this clip, an actress helps Carrie relive that horrible trip to the loo.
It was a day like any other day when I arrived at the beauty salon where I had been working for 9 months. After chatting with my first customer, I excused myself to use the restroom. It was then that I noticed a small black hole in the bathroom floor. When I looked into the hole, I saw what I thought was a camera lens. I went down to the basement of the salon to investigate, not knowing what I would find. I was shocked when I discovered a video camera taped to the ceiling pointing up through the hole in the ladies' restroom. I was horrified and wondered how long my boss had been secretly videotaping me and anyone else who had used the restroom. I rushed upstairs to tell my mother, who was also an employee at the salon. She, too, was disgusted. We have never felt so violated.
Nor have I, because that is the worst reenactment I have ever seen, man. That was like a softcore Nancy Drew mystery, the way they put it together. You know, maybe that's what went wrong with that series. You know what I'm saying? If Pamela Sue Martin had dropped trial, they'd still be on the air today. Monday on Sally. Order in the court. Sally dons a black robe, picks up a gavel, and does some adjudicating. You'll see the case of the chesty transvestite. This she was fired for showing too much cleavage. Sally rules. Let's take a break while I see a doctor. Coming up on this bad clam, see a buck-naked magic man, and get up close and personal with Dan Rather. Cool.
The coolest entertainment merchandise is always just a click away with shop.eonline.com. Smashing, baby. A new shipment of Austin Powers memorabilia has just arrived. Groovy new shirts, posters, dolls, hats, and other collectibles are all available at our Shagadelic website. Get yours before they sell out. Shopping online's never been easier. You'll find the widest range of entertainment products together in one place at one website address. Shop.eonline.com, the internet's one-stop shop for entertainment.
Is there anything else? The only real thing to do? Anything else I need except the cold and you? No, there's nothing else I'll do besides Coca-Cola. There's only you.
Play Coca-Cola Red Hot Summer Days, and you can win great prizes all summer, including a new Ford Explorer XLT Sport. Drink in the summer. Drink Coca-Cola.
A day at the beach in a diaper is no day at the beach. That's why there's Huggies Little Swimmers disposable swim pants. They don't swell up like diapers or training pants, and Little Swimmers with leak guards are designed to protect as you play in the water. For boys and girls, Little Swimmers make the water big fun.
The most stylish event of the year is on E! The 18th Annual American Fashion Awards this Sunday at 9, only on E!
You plan, you dream, you want everything to be just perfect. Yet even today, the chances of losing an infant before his or her first birthday are frighteningly high. And a black family is twice as likely as a white family to lose a baby. Let's save our future. To learn more about black infants' better survival, call 1-888-414-BIBS. A message from the New Jersey Department of Health and Senior Services.
If you see one of your competitors listed here, chances are they'll be entertaining your clients soon in premium seats at the First Union Center. Get the edge in your competition by treating your guests to the Flyers, the 76ers, concerts, and family shows in the VIP atmosphere of a club box or luxury suite. The businesses listed here have, with great success. For more information, call the Premium Seating Department at 215-389-9500. Premium Seating is the ultimate game plan.
You're watching Talk City, and it's about time. Dan Rather's got a new book on the shelves. It's called Deadlines and Datelines. Well, I hear it's a crackling good read. I'll get it when it comes out on tape. Naturally, Dan is flacking his fine work, and somehow he managed to book an appearance on CBS this morning. Interesting. In this clip, Dan talks about some of his famous Texas homilies. You know, like, what's the frequency, Kenneth?
I want to talk about some of the Ratherisms that you'll find in this book. If a frog had pockets, he'd carry a handgun. On a CBS colleague, he's the kind of guy who would fight a rattlesnake and give the snake a 2-bite head start. Not going to ask who you're talking about there. It's been hot in New York City. Any Ratherisms for us this morning?
Well, let's try to think of some. One hotter than a Cadillac's bumper in July, hotter than a freshly forged horseshoe, hotter than a Laredo parking lot. I mean, how far should we go with this?
Where do these come from?
Hotter than asphalt in Del Rio. Well, I grew up around people who like to use colorful language. My father didn't finish high school, but he worked with his back and his hands and his heart in the oil fields. And he loved these regionalisms, and that's where they come from. They come from within me. I don't sit down making them up. Most of them are from the far distant past.
Yeah, like the 1800s. Hotter than a freshly forged horseshoe? Where'd you get that from? Jim Bowie, for God's sake? If I had to choose between reading Dan Rather's book and getting sucked into a jet engine, I can honestly say it's a toss-up. You know what I'm saying? How big is the plane? I figured, well, all right, we'll go to promo. Monday on CBS This Morning. Give it up for Tony Goldwyn, won't you? Sure. Let him know. Tom specifically.
Tony!
His fine voice is featured in the new Disney cartoon Tarzan.
Tony!
That's about all the info I have.
Tony!
CBS, Tony, Tarzan.
Does he play Tony?
I think he does. Well, he's one of the two.
He's Tony.
He's great!
Yay!
Have you ever heard of the Mason Tenders Union, Local 78? Yeah, me neither. But in addition to having no idea what Mason Tenders do, which I'm sure costs $55 an hour, I do know one thing. Don't make the Masons mad. If you do, Local 78 will plant a 30-foot rat balloon on your property. That's what happened to CBS TV. So CBS called the police and said, remove the rat. And the Masons said, our rat has rights. Up next, James Greenberg, a snap judgment, sits down with union lawyer Lowell Peterson.
In labor parlance, a rat is a bad contractor. It's a contractor that doesn't play by the rules.
For months, Mason Tenders Union Local 78 brought a giant rat to its protest sites. But when the rat came to CBS, the police sprang a trap.
They told us to take the rat down. The police officer went inside to the in the building. And I think when he came out, he saw the rat up, and that's when he got crazy and he arrested my guy and confiscated the rat.
When reached for comment, a police spokeswoman gave a short statement, but refused to let us record her voice.
Okay, the balloon was impeding traffic on a narrow street, and taking up several parking spots. Okay, thank you very much.
Enter Lowell Peterson, Esquire, hero to the downtrodden. Give me the Reader's Digest, or Cliff Notes, or USA Today, or TV Guide version of your case.
We recognize that CBS didn't like the rat. We recognize that this precinct didn't like the rat. But we have a right to be there, and it's protected by the Constitution.
This is all so silly. CBS should just rent a 40-foot cat balloon. Duh. Be over like that. Monday on... Hey, speaking of... Monday on Snap Judgment, the legal lunacy continues with the most bizarre case. Son sues his dad for taking the wrong fork in the road of life. Apparently, the dad's defense is that he had an old map. It's a darn shame, Tom.
That's his fault.
Every now and then, I like to hear some insult humor. Well, I'm not talking steady diet, just the occasional snack session. And right now, I got a craving. Thank God for Damon Wayans, because he's about to put the hammer down on Magic Johnson. Geez, you'd think an NBA top 50 player would have some sort of insult immunity, but apparently Damon's a Knick fan. In which case, slam on! Here he is with Jay Leno.
How about Magic?
Magic.
Did Magic show?
Magic show brought me a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
For the wrong reasons, but...
No, now you're going to go after, now you're going to nail Magic?
No,
People love Magic.
I love Magic, but I don't think, you know, anybody that say basketball. Right? Repeatedly says basketball has any business on a talk show. I really do. I love Magic, and I respect him. But
you always say it before you nail a guy.
No,
I love him.
No.
I love you, man, and then you nail him. Go ahead.
But here's the thing. He's an educated man. Magic, I'm sure somebody along his life tried to correct him. You know, when he said, like his mother said, Magic, what you gonna be when you go, I don't play basketball. It's like, no, baby, it's basketball. That boy said basketball. Well, I'm glad you can play it, because you sure can't say it.
You're right, Damon. Anybody who say basketball got no business on a talk show. Suck it up, people. One more clip, and it's a doozy. Check out this misguided magician.
A secret almost stopped his promising career.
I realized he couldn't understand a word I was saying.
His Hollywood affair ended 2 marriages.
I've never really talked about this, especially in the press.
We had to be very careful about that. But for Antonio Banderas, true love endured.
We were meant to be together.
And an international star was born.
He is a Renaissance man and so involved in film.
Real stars, real stories. Antonio Banderas, Celebrity Profile, this Sunday at 6, only on E!
from the producer of Clear and Present Danger.
Oh, no. The General's daughter.
Why was she murdered?
And the director of Con Air.
Profit, revenge, jealousy, or plain old homicidal mania.
John Travolta.
Were you aware of Elizabeth's extracurricular activities?
Nothing is gained by my involvement.
You better start thinking about your career. And you better start thinking about yours. You've been warned.
The General's Daughter, rated R. Starts Friday, June 18th.
Okay, people, this is a phone, and this is $1. You still with me? Well, that's good. Now dial this number, and all your long-distance calls from home could cost less than $1. That's right, with 10-10-220, all calls up to 20 minutes are only 99 cents. Talk longer, and it's just 10 cents for each extra minute. No fees, no contracts. Am I right, Poochie? Just dial 10-10-220, then 1, then the number. Bottom line, you get up to 20 minutes on this for less than this. You got that? Good, because if I'm not mistaken, I think nature's calling my dog.
If you haven't tried new Colgate Total Fresh Stripe, the minty fresh gel that fights cavities, tartar, plaque, gingivitis, and bad breath all day long, you haven't experienced toothpaste nirvana. New Colgate Total Fresh Stripe, the brushing that works between brushings.
When I got contact lenses, they told me I'd have to wait at least 4 hours to clean and disinfect them with this stuff. What I didn't know was there's quick care. With this, I'm in, out, gone. 5 minutes. Completely clean, disinfected, 5 minutes. But did anyone tell me about quick care? No, they just expected me to be patient and wait 4 hours. But you know what? I'm just not that patient. Quick care, 5-minute lens care. It's about time.
Yeah, they stink. But with the new Sony Digital 8 Handycam with stamina battery power, they can stink for up to 10 hours and still look great. 8mm has gone digital.
It's the look on their faces every morning that tells you what you give them is so important. It's why we created new Sunrise Organic Cereal. 100% certified organic grains, touched with pure golden honey. It's a delicious way to get your family off to a healthy, happy start. New Sunrise, the first organic cereal from General Mills. Sunrise, start the day off bright.
Disney's Beauty and the Beast, now celebrating its 5th anniversary season on Broadway and starring the adorable Andrea McArdle. Call Ticketmaster 212-307-4747.
Folks, you're about to get an eyeful of Professor Gottlieb Kogel. Ever heard of Doc Kogel? Dude, come on. Kogel is the world's foremost naked magician. Yeah, the hairy Houdini. Guess where he hides his rabbit? You got it. Pull up a chair, won't you? Closer. Close. There you go. Here's the magic man with the Daily Show's Stuart Bailey. Presto, changeo, clippo!
What makes your magic different from all others?
Of being naked.
All being naked.
Combining his love of public nudity with his gift for magic, Professor Gottlieb Kogel holds the distinct honor of being known as the world's greatest nude magician.
What do you bring to the practice of magic, other than a clear view of your penis and testes?
Much like his predecessor Harry Houdini, the professor is also a master escape artist.
You need a hand with that now? Okay, let me just get that for you.
Although naked magic tends to be a young man's game, on occasion the professor is still capable of waving his magic wand. The professor performs astounding illusions that defy gravity.
I'm floating with a young lady. She's light. She's very light.
So if she weren't lying on this table connected to that chair, she'd truly be levitating.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Hey, didn't he play Frosty the Snowman? You know what I find really amazing? That this chick stripped completely naked for this guy. Wow. There's your magic, ladies and gentlemen. How did he do that? All right, folks. Show number 999 is history. That's right. Cancel your plans for tomorrow, freaks, because it's time to celebrate my 1000th show as host of Talk Soup. It's going to be huge. Classic clips, big-time celebrities, but most of all, you. The Big 1000th show premieres Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern and Pacific and airs all weekend long right here on E-Entertainment Television. Bring a friend, bring a neighbor. Just don't bring an attitude. I'll see you then. Later.